on an earlier episode of Uncle Ed, I talked about superstar coaches. And I'd like to add a little bit to that. The problem with a lot of superstar coaches is they really, from what I see, and I guess let the trolls go after me, let them beat each other up. It's fine with me. I don't care because it's not like they're putting money in or out of my pocket, so I don't give a shit what people say. I care more that they walk away with knowledge, liking me or disliking me, than liking me and not walking away with anything. So a lot of these superstar coaches, and I mentioned two people I know, like Joel Osteen, he's a big minister, and Tony Robbins, and a lot of them, they build your self confidence. You build your self confidence. I was talking to one guy like that one time, and he said, if you want to, you could be the best at anything in the world. I said, really? And this is when Tiger Woods was like a stud. I go, you think I could beat Tiger Woods? He says, absolutely. You just need to want it more than Tiger Woods. I've seen Tiger Woods at 5 years old play golf better than I could at 30. Actually, I never played golf, so I was about to lie to you. But let's put it this way. And sometimes I catch myself, so forgive me when and I go, okay? But so I go, there's no way I could. Yes, if you want it, you could do it. Do it. I want it. And they pump you guys up, and then they let you out the door with no skills. For me to beat Tiger Woods, I'd have to. Firstly, I don't have the natural ability, which is what I talked about earlier. But I'd have to kill myself, practice, best golf tournament, play, all of 100 tournaments a year to even be on the same field with that guy. And I'd be rated number 102 out of 100 golfers. They just put my name at the bottom for conversation's sake, probably because I paid a lot of money to play on the game. So the thing you have to be careful about is people that make you feel good, but don't teach you anything. They build you up, but I'd rather learn how to do something than make me feel good and make me feel invincible, and then I go in the ring with Tyson and get my ass kicked. Because at 53 or whatever he is, I'm sure he could still kick my ass. Why? Because he's better than me. He's been boxing his whole life. He's got natural ability. So one thing I really want to stress is be careful of people that want to make you feel good and pay me and I'm going to make you feel invincible, but don't you teach you how to do shit. They don't teach you how to, whatever thing you want to learn. I don't care if it's boxing, how to dodge a left hook by Tyson, or, how to deal with an IRS audit, or how to deal with three girls in the office all wanting to go lunch at the same time, or whatever it is. If they're not teaching you, boots on the ground, real shit, then it's just shit. It's just going to make me feel good. Here's my money. I'm going to feel great. And then I'm going to open the door, and my little pink cloud is going to get rained on the second I get punched in the face. So I want to bring that up too. If the guy doesn't have a real clear blueprint of not how he's got successful, because his blueprint, Mike Tyson can't teach you how to box because he's a beast, but maybe a blueprint of how everybody can become a journaling fighter or whatever you want to be, then I'd listen to him. And a lot of these guys, they've never even owned a business. They're like Congress or senators. These guys are, locking down cities and all that. None of them had a job. I want to ask you something. Has Tony Robbins ever had a job? A real job? Not doing what he did, but actually own a regular business. I mean, I'm not trashing the guy. He's so much richer than me. My God, the guy is Prince money. God bless him. I love him. But has he ever had a regular job? I mean, his job now is this huge promotional network of stuff. And God bless him. I know it's very complicated. But guys like you and I, we don't have jobs like that. We don't have businesses like that. We're not exposed to that. So my question is, if you never really had a business, how do you teach business? Nothing's funnier than these business coaches that took some associate degree, 2-year thing or a 6-month thing, or some mail order internet business, and they become business coaches. Have you ever owned a business? Have you ever gone bankrupt? Did you ever have to eat rice and beans to eat because you didn't? Someone was supposed to mail you a check and they didn't. Did you have to like really, really sacrifice to own a business? Or you just took a business class and now you're an expert. I mean, that's like me teaching Tiger Woods how to play golf, but I never played. I watched some videos on YouTube and I could tell him that he's dropping this or doing that. So that's another thing. These business coaches never owned a business. And they're one-man band. And let me tell you, a one-man band is a one-man band. It doesn't sound that good. So I'm on a soapbox with those guys. Because I think they're hysterical. I said, one of my mentors said the most profound thing, and I say it all the time. He said, Ed, when I die, I don't want people to know how many millions I've made. I want to know how many millionaires I made. And that man helped me make millions. And I've helped other people be very successful. I'm not going to say how many millionaires I made, but let's put it this way. They're happy. They've had good businesses, and they have time to spend with their family. And that's what it's about also. Not just about business. It's about lifestyle. Make the sacrifices up front. Down the road, it pays off. So that's my 2 cents on those guys. I'm not very impressed by the new era of business coaches that never owned businesses, and what they do is they teach other people to be business coaches so they could teach other people to be business coaches, that they could teach other people to be business coaches. But they never had a supplier not drop the shit off on their door when it was supposed to, and they got a customer waiting for it. They've never had that. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. You like it, you don't, you don't. But I think it's an important subject to think about. Thanks for your time. Appreciate you watching.